This is hydrogen tap. I knew I would have a large number of people interested in this, so this is the second video. If you're watching here, there was a video before it where the battery, this small little 9-volt battery here, this will be the sixth recharge that it's recharging itself. I just put the meter on it, so it's not recharging from the meter. And there's a good possibility that the charge is coming from a reaction to the electric motor, the way it works. I don't know. A lot of people are trying to tell me that more or less I should know better, that there's a reaction going on in the cell itself which causes a recharge. The reason for this video or videos is not that I don't believe that. The fact that it exists is what I'm trying to show you, so you don't fool around thinking that you have something. But as I look at this more and more, I'm wondering if there isn't a possibility there isn't something going on with this motor. As you can see, it's been discharged. When I say discharged, I mean till the motor wouldn't run any longer. And it was running 10 minutes before for you, and now you can see it charging itself back up, almost finished. So what I'm going to do is run it again. We'll turn it on here. This is the sixth recharge. I do not believe, well, let's say it seems unreasonable, the battery is able to recharge itself 6 times to run a motor. It may be so. If so, this video still stands. At least you know that it happens and you won't misconstrue it as free energy. But again, I say as this goes on, it is a strange thing of interest, if nothing else. I started the engine at 2 minutes. We're now at 3 minutes and 35. At the very least, there may be something that you can do with this. I don't know. In the back of my head here, I have this funny feeling that the electric motor here is in some way affecting the battery as it's pulling it down. And causing a recharge effect, which may have something to do with the jazz and other equipment that I've had up here. Remember, the jazz worked on a pulse system, which in effect was recharging the batteries, or so it seemed. I am the worst, or the most, or the hardest audience to believe in any of this, as those of you who have followed me for a long time know. This is just an interesting piece. At the very least, I'm hoping this will save some of you a lot of time. It can be very frustrating, to say the least, when you're working on something and believe you have over unity, for lack of a better word, and it comes down to this. If this is an effect from the engine, from the motor, from the electric motor, then there is something to it. Simple enough to put together. If this is just an effect of a battery that's out there, no harm, no foul. And we've discovered that this particular battery is built a lot better than we thought. We are still running here. Remember, this is a lot of energy here. There's like 5 or 6 gears in here. The reason it's turning so slow is the gears are turning slow. The motor itself is turning fast. We're 7 minutes into the video, 5 minutes into the test. There's power here. It's geared down. There's power on this. I could hook this up and it would turn something very easily. $7:43 into this video, 5:43 into the test. So this motor has been running for over 5 minutes. Again, this is the 6th time and there won't be enough time in this video to run it down. Again, for those of you who are going to email me telling me it's a chemical reaction, the question isn't, or never was, whether the battery's doing this on its own. All I was making this video was to save you time so you didn't see it as over unity. But, having said that, it is a very interesting piece. And as I keep using this over and over again, for the 6th time, running it down, I'm beginning to disbelieve the whole point to this video. Could it be the motor itself is causing the battery to regenerate? Now, the battery doesn't regenerate till you leave it alone, till you take off the leads, like I'm going to do right now. Look at this. Now you would think, well, that's the meter. When I take the meter off of it, that's not going to be what's doing it. If I leave this alone for an hour, we'll be back up again.